I moved here just before the first lockdown from Birmingham, so obviously quite a big difference in all things culture, community, society, generations, etc., etc. And I think the hardest thing for me was figuring out where I was going to start building connections and what I was going to do. I was currently furloughed from my previous employer, and sort of was just riding a wave. So during the lockdown, I set up a Facebook page called Graffiti Walls, because I do murals. From that, I was approached by Dina in regards to doing a mural on the side of the Hermitage Cafe in the middle of Colville next to the clock tower. No idea who Dina was or even where I was going at that point. Just when I arrived, I saw the pirate van, which was painted with a graffiti mural, and always wondered when passing, whose is that van? You know, what's the concept of it, etc., etc. Quickly realised it was Dina's van, and then yeah, we joked in the street about what job opportunities could potentially be available. And then later that night, that joke sort of turned into a reality, and after a couple more meetings and planning and ideas and proposals, we put together a job role, and luckily for me, it's exactly the sort of stuff I have a big passion for, which is 1, street art, 2, photography and videography, and 3, working on culture with the younger generation in the community. And yeah, I feel already in the first 6 months that the change that I've made has been quite positive in many aspects. From painting the top of the Snibston pub, had a very big impact in the area. Got all the press in the world, and you know, it was in the newspapers. I've been on radio. I've put messages out there in the schools about ways of life and different paths and stuff. And I think coming from the background I was from in Birmingham, I had to find my own feet pretty quickly, and I was raised by such an amazing family that I was able to steer clear of all the bad, toxic and psychodramas that happen in the bigger cities, or that happen anywhere in general. Yeah, so then moving forward, I set up the street art workshop here at Colville Can, in this workshop that I'm sat in now. And the first session was free on a Thursday evening, and it was flooding through with all different types of people. We had the oldest being early 50s, the youngest being 7 years old, and there was up to 30, 40 people participating that night, which gave me the ability to figure out the capacity of what I can and can't have in a session. So sort of put some kind of strategic plan together for the street art workshop, and that's still a successful 6 months down the line. People still love coming, and the feedback I've had from some kids' moms is absolutely phenomenal. Saying that I've changed their lives, etc., etc. I've even got one kid that's on an intervention program with me now, that the school send him to me at Colville Can to sort of give him more life skills and general skill sets around videography and photography and street art, to build himself a career later in his life, which is really quite satisfying. And the help that I've put in with the building for the gallery, and the makers and all the creative people that I've met, it's just been an amazing journey so far. Moving forward, I intend to just continue that journey, meet more people, change more people's lives, put together more projects, work in the schools, bring back a cultural generation with the youngers, and yeah, just in general with videography and photography, just try and help out as many independent people as I can, with a scheme called Shots by Can, which will be supplying independent traders, as I said, with social media content to help them grow. That will all be locally the street art workshop will continue. People will continue to learn skills with me. There's some projects going on in different organisations around the area where I'm running street art workshops, which is really cool. I'm hoping to be able to take that to the schools and groups like Scouts and Brownies and places like that, and create like a badge for them to be able to earn, which is super cool as well. I'm excited for all of this stuff. But yeah, like an amazing opportunity that I've been given, and the highest appreciation.